stick with me here because this is going to be a little difficult to articulate everything, but I'm going to do my best. So, starting out when I was younger, and I would say roughly around middle school, late middle school age, early high school times, it's like something really began to shift at that time in my life. I lived in a relative bubble with my family, my friends, the love that I had, the support that I had, playing sports and just playing video games, having a great time, right? And it was right around then that I would say that bubble started to get popped. And by popped, what I mean is that that's really when I started to look around me and really start to see adults, kids, the high school, the systems I was in, the people, just like things that I thought were so dumb, right? Like young romance, right? The stupid toxicity of it, like the things that like girls would go after, the things that guys would do, or the things that a lot of people would do, right? I would just sit there and look at it with curiosity, just like, okay, right? Like so much of the shit didn't make sense. Same thing with like society, right? The news or like things that'd be said at school, right? Where they're like, oh, this isn't done or whatever. And I would just kind of sit there and be like, why are we doing this? Or why is this necessary, right? Like you just start questioning things. Fast forward, right? That's just the beginning of it. Go through my life, go through all these experiences, and I get to a point where, especially over this past like year or two, but it's been a whole journey. It's been a steady progress where it's like I'm looking at society, right? I look at people, I look at society, especially the things that I see like videos online and stuff, like it just hurts my brain. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It hurts my brain to see what people are interested by, to see the videos that get watched and the likes that they get, the amount of fakeness, the amount of stupidity, just base level, like videos that get crazy amounts of likes and people enjoying them. And when I watch it, I'm like, that wasn't even good. Like, it wasn't even that good. It really was like, the writing wasn't good. The acting wasn't good. It was just like done in a way where like the special effects or like the effects of it, right? Like the background and the setup and the costumes and stuff were good. Like that type of thing, right? It was convincing like looks wise. But when I really watch it, if I'm really paying attention, I'm like, that was terrible. That's just one little example. I'm just saying like in general throughout life, not just videos online, but like think that kind of breakdown, but like across the board. News, politics, sports, just what people are into day to day, what people are impressed by day to day. And it's like, nothing impresses me, right? Like I just look at this stuff and I'm just kind of just like, okay. And I look at another thing, I'm like, okay. Look at another thing, like, okay. And this is the thing, right? Is that I've always been a knowledge seeker. I've always been a truth seeker. It's just how my brain works. And it's like, the best way I can describe it is like recognizing patterns, right? It's like bigger picture stuff. It's not necessarily details, right? Like if someone's like, oh, you'd be the details guy. You'd be the one to like go in and find these like super specific things. Like, can I do that? Yes. Like I could probably do that better than a lot of people, to be honest. But like I've gone through school. I've gotten my PhD. I've gotten degrees, all this type of shit, right? Like, and it's not even a comparison thing. Like I'm just trying to explain that wouldn't be my thing, right? Like if I had a niche, it wouldn't be diving deep and like finding the littlest details, like, aha, this is this little detail in this little book. It's about like these bigger patterns, these bigger connections, and asking these bigger, deeper questions, right? Like that's just how I'm wired. Now here's the crux of it. I've gotten to the point where that's taken me down the path that's taken me down. And I've recognized now and in the long run that everything that's happened, everything that is, everything that will be, it's meant to be. I've already understood that. But still coming back to the present and living in the present. How often this like knowledge and search for truth, right? Like I understand that I'm God's source incarnated, right? Like, okay, like I understand that now. That's what everything is. I understand this reality. I understand birth. I understand death, transformation. Like I understand so much about this reality because my brain or my beingness like naturally took me that way, right? I'm just naturally very inquisitive, very curious, very thoughtful. I think a lot of people would say intelligent. Like to me, intelligence comes in many forms, right? But like whatever that is, I don't want to put a label on it that people then go, oh, you think you're fucking intelligent? Oh, you think you're whatever. I don't care what someone labels it. Whatever that is, curiosity, truth seeking, wanting to dive deep. Someone could say that's intelligence, whatever, right? Like I don't care. Whatever the fuck you want to label it. The point is that that has led me to realize what I really am. I'm God and Source incarnated. Okay, I came here just to experience. Like, that's what all of this is. All this is just an illusion created by me because I'm God Source, and God Source is everybody, and everybody created this illusion for themselves, basically. So, like, we're all one. We're all that God Source, but we incarnated in these individual bodies. We're, separate egos, da-da-da. Okay, that's at my point of understanding. And I've seen through so much bullshit, right? I see through so much bullshit of the society, the news, the politics, the media, social media, the fakeness of people, right? Like, it's just like, right? Like, that's just my feeling of so many things. And I wish that wasn't it, but it's just that, right? Like, as more time goes on, I just get, like, more and more, like, like, the honest truth is that, like, I love people. Like, I genuinely do love people. But in general, with, like, society, I just want to get away, right? Like, I just want to get away from society. Just want to get away from people. Like, and you can feel that, but then it's like, what do you do? What are you going to do? What? You're going to go off into the woods? That's going to be your escape? Then what? Then you're in the woods alone the rest of your life, and you just live the rest of your life. But maybe that's fucking it. Maybe it'll come to that at some point, right? When I just can't fucking stand it anymore. When I'm really at that fucking brink, and I'm really at that point, it's just going that way more and more, and I'm just like, fuck, am I really going to end up in the woods? I joked about this, like, years ago. Like, I joked about this in my life. I'm going to end up as some fucking hippie out in the woods, like, chopping logs and sipping tea, and being that fucking crazy dude who's out in the woods. Anyway, the main point I'm trying to make here, going off on some couple tangents, but, like, the main point I'm trying to make here is, like, why the fuck would I do this to myself? Why the fuck would I be God Source incarnate? Why would I be born into this body? And then the whole point is for me to be tricked, right? The whole point is for me to believe in this illusion, to not figure out the game, right? That's kind of the whole fucking point. It's for me to be convinced, to have this ego and to keep this ego and be convinced that, oh, I'm an individual and, oh, I want this money and I want these things. Or that's what most people do, right? That's what humanity mostly is comprised of. And I realize coming out on the other side that I'm like, this is the source of most of our bullshit. This is the source for all of our, pretty much all of our personal suffering, collective suffering, war, suffering, violence, like just stupidity. It's like so much is self-created and all of this is so unnecessary. It's fucking madness, right? Like that's what it is, like madness. Like from such a young age, I'm like, look around, right? And I start seeing things and I'm like, this is fucking madness. Like, I feel like I woke up in a fucking insane asylum and then there's people watching like a play or something or watching like a TV thinking it's real. Like more than half the people are watching TVs and they're just fucking distracted. And I'm like, yo, hello, oh, okay, all right. And I look around. The other half is like fucking asleep. They're just completely asleep. I'm like shaking. I'm like, hello, no, okay, all right, great. There's like a few people maybe, right, that are awake and they're like spread out. The asylum's like as big as the fucking world, right? So it's like, and they're all fucking spread out all over the place. That's the feeling, right? So my question to myself is, why would I fucking do that, right? Like, why the fuck would I have that? Why the fuck would that happen? If the whole point was me to forget, if the whole point was for me to believe in this illusion, why would I be wired in a way to want to dive so deep and want to get at the truth, right? Like, no, I need to understand it all. I need to understand everything and find all these bigger connections and get to this deeper truth. And then when I finally get there, it's like I got to the end of the book. I'm only 32 years old. I've like gotten to the end of the book and it's like white pages at the end. And I'm like, what now? What do I do now? Like, you're flipping back through the book. You're like, oh, yeah, this shit's, like, stupid. Like, I see through this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I understand the story now. Whatever. And you're like, oh, that's it. Like, there was this mystery, this grand mystery. And now, like, the book's done and it's finished. But yet I have, like, more life to live. I'm still living. I'm still going. The book is finished, but I'm still going. What? Right? Like, this is the insanity of, like, that curiosity. This is the insanity of trying to understand, like, this reality and these deeper questions. Just go deeper, go deeper, go deeper, go deeper. And like, it's so incredible. It's so amazing that I could even have that understanding. Yet I question it because now I'm at this place where I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I understand it'll be figured out. I understand I just live it day to day and I just be present and it'll just unfold. And whatever's meant to be is meant to be. But I would be lying if genuinely I'm not sitting at this point in my life and I'm like, why am I this curious? Why did I have to go this deep? Right? Because like I said, you're just at the end of the book and you're like, what now? What now?